What's really exciting about this year's MWC is the first time that RUCKUS Networks is visible in the marketplace as a new entity since our acquisition by RUCKUS. So we've been building up ahead of steam over the last several months, but this event is the first time we're really coming out and showcasing a lot of new technologies, not least of which is our new CBRS solution with our private LTE offering, which is really catching on very, very rapidly, because it helps to really address some of the most fundamental issues our customers and partners have with providing good indoor cellular coverage. On top of that, one of the other flagship announcements we've made is RUCKUS IoT. So we're really enabling a lot of the analytics solutions and analytics apps that our partners are building by giving them really great access into the Wi-Fi network using RUCKUS APs. So IoT and CBRS with our private LTE are two of the really big announcements this week that seems to be getting a lot of traction. We've got a very cool kind of RUCKUS look and feel to our booth, which is great that we've been able to keep that, because despite the acquisition by RUCKUS, we were very pleased that there was no issue with keeping the brand and keeping the look and feel of RUCKUS, which has seen us through some very great years of growth as a company. But I think most importantly is we're showcasing new stuff. We're not just talking about traditional legacy wireless access points, although they're great and we've got some new ones to showcase. Really it is the combination of the big things such as the IoT solution, the CBRS or private LTE solution, but also the RUCKUS Managed Cloud offering as well. So that's another major focus for us this year, is building out the RUCKUS Cloud Managed Wi-Fi service, which has already got great traction in the United States, which is now available and selling very, very well here in Europe. 5G is a big topic here, but I've also seen a very interesting common thread around managed services, and that's an interesting one for us because traditionally RUCKUS has sold to the service provider community very effectively, but now what we're seeing is a trend of selling through the service providers into managed services offerings to the enterprise. So it's where we used to think of traditional VARs and resellers as our path into the enterprise. Increasingly what we're seeing is managed service providers building an offering based on RUCKUS Wireless LAN and selling that as a service into small and medium enterprises. So really, service provider as a channel is something that we've certainly seen in our business, and I see a very common thread here about managed services to the enterprise, leveraging technologies such as the RUCKUS product set. So we're still working through the CBRS Alliance to establish the technology and the standards, but certainly around 2020, hopefully a lot sooner than that, I think you will see a shift in RUCKUS's business from a pure Wi-Fi player to more of a balanced Wi-Fi and LTE supplier. And I think that certainly in a couple of years, private LTE will have become a mainstream technology and will be a great alternative and complement to existing wireless LAN technologies.